Alright, boys, I got a quick one for you this week, hopefully. Why you should quit video games right now. This is a very important topic. Quitting video games, it's up there. Video games, bad. Alright, to start this out, we're going to talk about what video games actually do to you mentally. So, video games cause a spike in dopamine, which will cause you to have a predisposition to playing whenever you have spare time. So, when just sitting down to playing video games actually causes a huge spike in dopamine. And what this does is it's actually going to train your brain to sit down and play video games more. So over time, you're going to spend just whenever you have free time, you're going to sit down. Or like, okay, sorry. Whenever you have free time, your brain is instantly going to go, oh, how can I get that dopamine hit? Video games. I'm going to run to the living room, or wherever you have your setup. So automatically there, that's not good because if you have something productive to do or if you have schoolwork and you need to do that but you're procrastinating, your brain's instantly going to flip and it's going to be like, okay, I don't want to do my schoolwork, your business work, whatever. How can I get the hit of dopamine? Then it's going to click, then you're going to go play games or sit down and play games. Okay, now this one is interesting. Wasted thoughts. So when you play video games a lot and you're a competitive guy, you're gonna think about in your free time when you're not playing video games, you're gonna think about the game. You're gonna think about, okay, how can I get better? How can I get more stuff? For example, in GTA as one of the games on here, how can I make more money? How can I is there like you're gonna be looking up on YouTube, is there any money glitches? Is there what's the best, most efficient way to make money in GTA 5 right now? With Fortnite, you're going to be looking up, okay, what are the best tactics right now? What are the metas? And sort of in the sense of guns and whatnot. And that's just going to take up space in your brain that you don't want to be taken up if you're trying to be successful. Because that space could be used for actual important things like your business ideas or your business plans, your goals for the future, fitness, like anything like that. So just keep that in mind when you're playing, when you even sit down to think, oh, I'm just going to play games for an hour. From now on, I want you to think about when you're not playing games, how often do you think about video games? And just think about it like that if you want to quit or if you're considering quitting. Because that extra time it's so much time, man. You got to get off the games just for that. It'll save you so much. And it makes you misinterpret what is important. So this is kind of relating back to the dopamine. So a lot of people want to progress in these games. So like GTA is somewhat of a role-playing game, or it can be like GTA Online. So instead of thinking about, okay, how can I make money in real life, some people think more about, okay, how can I make money in GTA over real life? And you think, oh, that's weird. Why would you think about the video game over real life? But that's just what happens when you're playing these games because they give you so much dopamine, your brain just starts to like it more and it would rather you have more power or be better in this virtual world than in the real one. But then you just got to look at yourself and be like, okay, what's more important? Real life or the GTA? You know what I mean? So, and then just deleting it or getting rid of your console or whatever is just going to be the best way to go along with that. Or you can just keep it there and just use sheer willpower to get past it. But overall, yeah, that's what video games do to you mentally. So that's just gonna be just think about that when you're thinking about quitting. Okay, now we're just gonna talk about the benefits of quitting. So obviously more spare time. You're not gonna be sitting down spending 3, 4 hours. I don't know. Some people just play for an hour, but let's be honest, you play for 3, 4, 5, even more than that. you saved a lot of time there. So if you want to be a productive person, you want to get shit done, you want to be successful, it's video games big time waster, so cut that out. Bang. Easy. Now you have so much more time, you're gonna be more successful already. Ability to focus more effectively and have mental clarity. So this kind of goes back to the idea earlier with wasted thoughts, and you're going to be thinking about other things. Like you're going to be thinking about the game and not real life. So then, yeah, this is I'm eliminating that. You're not going to be thinking about it anymore. You're going to be thinking about more. The task at hand is going to help you be more present. So helpful. Normal dopamine levels. If you're not experiencing the highs, you're not going to be experiencing the lows. Because right when there's a big dopamine spike, it goes below the baseline of where your dopamine's at. So you have the dopamine high, and then not so much a crash, but you do hit a little low, and that's why you keep playing, because you need that. You want that dopamine rush. And without the big spikes, you don't have as much dopamine variation in the sense that you won't be up and down all the time. You'll be more at a medium to baseline level, which will just allow you to regulate more in yourself, and just um, you'll have more control over, like, you know what needs to get done. So you'll have more control over that. Instead of, like, you won't have a big influence telling you to go play the game. You can sit down and be like, okay, I know what's important. I'm going to go do the work. And then you'll become more successful and a valuable person. So if being more successful and being a more valuable person is something that you want to achieve, 100%, and you play video games, you need to cut that out, because instantly there's going to be a value increase, because you're going to have way more time on your hands to do more important things. And these more important things are obviously going to level yourself up. Like if you spend 4 hours playing video games a day, and you, even if you just cut that in half to two, which it's hard to do. It's hard to just sit down and just be like, okay, I'm going to be done this time, because the dopamine's rolling, man. And you're just going to be there, and you'll be like, you want that extra hit. So if you just cut it out fully, you'll have the extra 4 hours. You can read, read for an hour, work out for an hour. I don't even like, and then think about your business for 2 hours, and then bang, you're gonna be fucking living, bro. You're gonna be way better off than everybody else at your age, especially if you're like 20s and under, and you're not playing video games and you're focusing on your shit. Success through the roof, bro. Okay. And now here, this is just bang, breaking the habit, breaking this addiction will lead to a better life. Just do it. It'll lead to a better life. 100%. I can tell you from my personal experience, when I stopped playing video games for a year, and I'm not saying like I stopped playing games altogether, like I still have mobile games, but I feel like it's easier to just play a mobile game for 20 minutes and then get off. But the thing is, with console games, you're sitting down, so it's like a big commitment, and you're going to be playing that for hours. So it saves you so much time. You get to do so much more, like actual important stuff, things that you might even enjoy more. Not even in the sense from dopamine, but memories wise, like going out and hanging out with friends, getting food, spending time with people, which obviously that depends on who you are as a person, what your interests are. But overall, my opinion, 100% break the habit. Fucking do it. Don't be a bitch. No video games, man. That shit is so fucking bad for your brain. Alright, that's the video. Quit the habit. Don't fucking do it. See you guys next week.